Hello, my name is Adriana and I am a screen printer and illustrator based in Florida. This is my third YouTube video ever, so thank you for watching, thank you for being here. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button while we're still on this page. I would really love that. This video is going to be all about the art markets I did this month. I was able to do 3 markets, which is way more than I usually do. I was actually supposed to be in 5 markets, but the first one fell through because of weather, and the last one I was not able to do because I ended up getting really sick this month. I think in this video I'm actually going to talk a little bit about that, working myself too hard, dealing with burnout, and my future plans for my business, and also doing in-person events. Getting ready for these events is usually really hard and time-consuming for me. I tried my best to record as much as I could throughout the process. I actually really enjoyed making this video, probably my favorite one so far. I hope you guys like it. Mini Market Tuesday is a really awesome local market for creatives and small business owners. It's hosted by some really awesome people, and it's held at a ramen shop, which is a huge plus. I'm pretty sure this is the 3rd time I've done Mini Market, and it's always really fun. Small markets are great because there's less pressure to have a bunch of inventory ready. But you know I'd be putting that pressure on myself anyway. And even though this one was small, I always do really well. Setting up alone at markets is really hard, so that's something to consider if you're thinking about doing markets. It's always really helpful to have someone there helping you. I'm usually exhausted by the time the market actually starts. I always make sure to bring plenty of water and snacks to keep me going. This time I even brought hot tea because it was kind of cold out. It's also really nice that we're already at a ramen shop, so I'm always able to grab dinner while I'm there. Once I was all set up, I realized I was missing a couple of pieces, but you'll see them in the next market clips. I should probably make a checklist of everything I need before a market so I don't leave anything behind. The second market I did this month was Art Walk in downtown Jacksonville. They do it every first Wednesday of the month in this cute little park downtown. It's probably the 4th or 5th time I've done this one, so I feel like I have a pretty good system down. I usually park my car close by, unload everything in 2 or 3 trips, then I have to move my car to an actual parking spot before I can start setting everything up. I always end up asking someone for help setting up my canopy because this thing is huge. I used to have a smaller one, but it wasn't as sturdy as this one, so that's something you might consider if you're thinking of doing outside markets. Small tents are easy to set up, but they're probably not going to last as long as a big, heavy one. My setup looked really good. I didn't forget my wooden dog cutout this time, and I think it makes a huge difference. Today is Thursday, which means I have 3 more days until my next market. Well, 2 more days, not counting the day of the market. This event is called Mart. It is in Orlando, so it's about 2 hours from where I'm at. It's supposed to be a really big market, so I'm hoping to do really well here. Hopefully it doesn't rain. That's a possibility always in Florida. So at the last market I did, I actually sold out of a few items, so I was gonna try to restock those in the next 2 days. Hopefully it's easy this time. I just have to sew on some tags, maybe print a few shirts. I'm not gonna put too much pressure on myself. We're gonna just see what I get done, and whatever doesn't happen just didn't happen, and that's all right. So today is Saturday, which means tomorrow is Mart, and I have a lot to do. I was able to get all the tags sewn onto the shirts that I'm gonna be printing today. I just have to print the sleeves. I also have to pack my car and just take care of any last minute things that might need to happen before tomorrow. Luckily, I left most of the stuff from the previous markets I did earlier this month in my car. The theme for today is taking it easy while also getting everything done. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is print these sleeves because it might take me a while, so let's get to it. Printing sleeves is kind of a pain for me because I only have one platen, so I can't like spin it around to get it under the flash dryer. So what I've done is I just put my shirts on this table after I print them on top of a heat-proof mat, and then I just let them cure under the flash dryer on this table. It works for me. I know it's not the best, but it's just what I've been doing. This is super handy. Definitely take the temperature of your shirts. My flash dryer is not plugged in. This market was so big, I'm so glad I had some help setting up. My boyfriend and my really good friend came along to help set everything up. I really don't think I would have been able to do it without them because it was a super windy and rainy morning and I was not in the best mood. But once the rain stopped, everything was perfect. This market was so fun and definitely the biggest one I've ever done. There were so many vendors and we even saw a goat. I'd definitely love to come back to Milk Mart someday. All in all, this month went really well. I had a lot of fun at all the markets I did. Milk Mart really surprised me with how big it was. It was really great to meet so many of you in person, and I was actually able to make enough money to buy myself a new laptop, so that's a huge plus for me, so I can continue to edit these videos for you. Even though these markets are really amazing and I have a lot of fun every single time, I am always extremely tired and burnt out after. I think this month I learned that I'm definitely not built to do more than one market a month. Doing 3 was a lot. It's important to weigh out the pros and cons of doing in-person events because it's not worth it to put in all this effort if you're going to burn out after every time like I do. It's definitely about finding the right balance. I think in the next year I'm going to put a little effort into maybe rethinking the way I've been running my business. I really grew a lot this year, so I've learned a lot and I'm taking this time to kind of reassess and see what I can do differently next year. I definitely want more time to draw and create more characters and designs because that's the reason I started screen printing in the first place. I wanted my drawings on t-shirts and wearables, so I think it's important for me to get back to that instead of focusing so much on creating product after product. I want to draw more and create more for me. In the next year, I'm going to prioritize my mental health, or at least try, and also think of new ways to grow my business. Maybe I'll start a Patreon. What do you guys think? You can let me know in the comments. Anyway, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it because I really loved shooting and editing it. So I'll see you next time.